internship is very much on the table. So you need to be out there asking questions. Internship is what gives you the experience of people who have gone ahead of you that you don't have to pay for whatever they've gone through to learn whatever they've gone through. So you need to be able to understand that internship is very key for you. It's what brings you that informal narrative that we're talking about. So aside from looking at what you can read in school, how you can begin to apply for the different organizations, I know that if you look around you, you will find that various professionals are coming up with their own organization. Like for example, in MCOAN, we have also started something for students and young entrepreneurs to come into MCOAN. So it's not just elderly people that you see. Even though we are young people, you can look at our high chief over there still looking so well at pushing 60, and my able president, emeritus, who is obviously still getting it together. So you can see that we have space for young people to come in, and we created that opportunity for you to be a member of MCON. So you can have your juice, you can have your strength, and together we can see how we move MCON together. And looking at what we've been talking about, it's a multi-billion-dollar industry. There are things you guys are doing now that we've not touched, and we see that there are opportunities. So we need you in that space. And these are the places where you can begin to learn informally, aside from the fact that you can, go to the university or join the organizations and you see what the possibilities are. But that's basically how you do the fact, so that you are also at the same time not just interning here, but at the same time you are joining organizations while you're writing a professional course, and at the same time, even as you go to university, you know exactly the courses you want to do, and you are skilled towards broadcast, marketing, communication, and all. Thank you.
Thank you. Round of applause. That was a great response. Thank you so much, Mr. Deji. So, Mr. Enakino, can we know what steps can someone new in the industry take to build a career in marketing and communications at a tech company like Palmpay?
All right. I think my two other speakers here really touched on that, right? So, at the risk of repeating some of the things that they've said, the first thing is, of course, is education, right? And informal education is also very important, as well as the formal ones. Some of the issues that people generally face is I studied something different from mass comm or arts and the rest, right? But the truth is, we also have other schools and bodies where you can equally learn some of these skills from, right? Okay. We have schools where you can learn some of these skills from, right? One of the other things you can also do is mentorship, right? So there are a lot of people within the space that are doing really well, and they are willing to onboard and take on new or younger professionals that are willing to go into that. So for us at Pumpy, one of the things that we generally look at, is that zeal and that willingness to even learn in the first place. So once you are able to demonstrate that capacity, and we have the opening, then why not, right? We give you a chance. But generally speaking, right, there's the formal, like I said, there's the informal, there's room for mentorship and internship as well. So these are some of the things that anybody looking to come to that space can look at. One of the interesting things that you mentioned was accounting, right? We are in the tech age, so tech is also another area that I think is very, very crucial for the space, right? And with the advent of AR, VR, there's a whole lot that can be learned. I think it has largely not been touched on in this market. There's a lot of room for this. So for a tech company like Pumpy, right, so we'll be exploring those sort of capabilities. So anybody looking to be a part of that has the opportunity to learn in that particular regard.
Great. Super. Thank you. So, Mr. Moefe, just to come to you now. So we've spoken about some of the things that they can do to get started in the industry. Now, imagining someone is coming into the industry now. You have more experience than than most of them now. So, how has the content production industry changed? How has it evolved? And what are things that they need to know coming in now? What are some of the things that have changed within the industry that they need to be aware of, so that they don't come in and find it difficult, or maybe they come in with assumptions of how the industry is? What are some of those things that have changed that they like, okay, you need to watch out for this now, these are some of the new things that have emerged, you need to be careful, and how would this impact them in the future as well?
All right, thank you. So for me, I always say to everybody, find a place, create a space, know what you want to do first before you even
Great. So just to reiterate, so monetizing your passion, finding out what gets you excited in the morning, and doing enough research around it that you can then monetize it. S-
Like I always say to my friend, I get paid for having fun, right? So when you enjoy what you do as a filmmaker, you're having fun and you're being paid for it. So it doesn't look as if you're doing a job or you're being forced to do something. So when you enjoy what you're doing and you're being paid, you're having fun at the same time, maybe you're being paid for it. Thank you.
Great, great. So now, Mr. Deji, we have all this information. The young person is coming into the industry. How do they stand out? Because imagine everyone here today took our advice and they went in. We're creating new content creators, right? How can every one of them stand out? What can they do to make their portfolio or whatever section within media or advertising that they've selected to go into? How can they stand out? And let's focus on media or content development.
For me, basically, I think standing out has to do with your personal ethics and values as a person. The ecosystem is so big. You have script writers, you have producers, you have directors, you have people who work behind the scenes and stuff like that and everything. So number one is like my brother said, Mr. Chisel, is to know what area you want to go to. That area where it's you, your juices, at its peak is what you find, like easy that comes to you. So number one, that's where you put all your energy. You find someone who is passionate about something, you see that it's more natural to them. They have an edge above other people. That's the first thing. Secondly, interning allows you to see, learn a lot of things from those who have gone ahead of you. But standing out basically is now on the making sure that you have the values. You go the extra mile. You train yourself. You go online. You see what's happening. You volunteer. At this level of your life, it's not the money. It's the fact that you want to have a portfolio that is rich, that is amazing. But for you to be able to do that is what are your own personal ethics? Are you hardworking? Do you go the extra mile? Do you pay attention